Start recording. Let me just check my page and make sure we are good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Great, great, great. Great, great, great.
So we are about to go live.
Yeah, we are live.
Yeah. What's on, everyone?
We are live. We are live. Awesome and amazing. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Sabrina Dix, and I want you to go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and share this video. Anyone that you know that is looking to take back their health, take control of their health, share this video. Life changers, you can go ahead and start your watch parties, but go ahead and share this video. We're going to get started in a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and share to all right. I just wanted to share it to a couple of places, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, it is 9:03. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to our Wellness Wednesday, where this week my guest is Meridith Brown. I want to tell you just a little bit about her before I turn the platform over to her. Meridith Brown, BSN, college educated professional nurse. She's a mom, a wife that only understood one business model: go to school, find a good job, have a family, and work towards retirement. Haven't we all? That's what we all were thinking, right? Until that job was uprooted twice without notice, putting her financial security in jeopardy. Wow. A friend introduced her to another way that changed her way of thinking. It changed her whole life, and you're going to hear in a couple of minutes how it changed her whole life. She began to refocus on her health. She lost 42 pounds in the process, and now she has a plan B that turned my nursing passion into profit. Who knew it would all come from a pack of tea? Wow, wow, wow. I am super excited to introduce Meridith Brown. Meridith, take it away. Oh, I can't. Oh, you're muted.
Oh God, I am always muted because I'm so used to having my kids. Okay, everyone knows, you already heard she said had kids, but I'm so used to having my kids. You know, they call them thunder and lightning. Okay. I always know what happens with thunder and lightning. It creates the perfect storm at the perfect time. So, or sometimes at the wrong time, but that's what they call them. But so I was like, let me just make sure everybody don't hear the drama in case something does pop off back here. But I'm excited to be on here. Thank you so much, Sabrina, for having me. One, I'm going to turn it back over to you. I want to tell you happy belated birthday. Belated. Yes. You look
good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You were like, I want to keep up with the young ones. No, my goal is to keep up with those that are before me, because, guys, when they looking like they younger than me, I need to know the secret, the juice. Give it to me. I'm keeping up.
I have Had a total life change for sure, for sure.
I love it. Yes. But again, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely. So you want me to just go? I'm
I
good.
want you to go ahead and just share your testimony, whatever is on your heart to just share to help somebody, to let everybody know, first of all, how you were able to change
Okay. I'm here.
your,
Sorry.
I want you to let everybody know how you changed your thoughts. What was that turning point? What made you even think about a plan B even being possible, and how that change in your mindset just really helped you to move on to be able to change your health and to lose weight and all of that and just have a total life change.
Well, prior to total life changes, I was, again, as being a mom, I actually had 2 C-sections. I had an umbilical hernia that was repaired. So literally within the matter of 2 years back to back, 1 year, 2012, I had my first, 2014, I had my second, 2016, I had the hernia repair surgery. So we're talking 3 surgeries at one time. And, I was dealing with frequent constipation, dealing with, and as a nurse, we teach these things. We teach about healthier habits. And it wasn't that I wasn't having healthier habits. It's just that the transformation that your body has to go through after being pregnant, some of those things do happen. And so I was toting around a belly that literally hung over my lap. And that just kind of tore me up inside. I noticed my confidence level went down. A lot of us, we love ourselves. Don't get me wrong. I love myself. I love everything about me. But there was some things that I was just like, I'm just not comfortable with the person that I'm looking at in the mirror. Right. All of us ladies, we know our men can tell us, oh, you look good. You look like the bomb. Oh, girl, you good. No. I don't hear that. I want to see who I am. Like, I want to be what I picture in my head. And I appreciate the compliments. But I do, I want to know what it's like to be, that person that I am. Because when we are who we want to be, we walk around with a different attitude, with a different swag. And so, also during that time, again, I'm a registered nurse by trade. I've been a professional since, for the last 9 years. And, during that time, yes, I was making some, great money. However, just as the money was coming in, it was rolling right back out. A lot of people think that as a nurse, a healthcare professional, that the RN stands for rich nurse. And it absolutely doesn't, because we have certain obligations in life. We have our children. So guess what happens? You have to take care of those children. You have a household. And so we, oftentimes a lot of financial obligations, they fall on us. Why? Because, we're in that bracket. And so, needless to say, went from a paycheck, barely made it to Monday of that week, or just having to barely stretch. And, and that also took a toll on my mental. But you suck it up, you move on, you do what you got to do. And then I just, I was gaining weight over the process. And then after I had the last surgery, I was told that, hey, girl, you look good. You all right. Even, women were telling me, well, that's just the way you're supposed to be. That's how women's bodies are after they have kids. It's just the way it is. And I'm sitting here thinking at 36, oh no, we are not about to walk around looking like this. I said, I'm only 36. What part of I was, not going, eventually I may see 80 and 90. I don't want to look any older than what I am. And I don't want to feel like this. You shouldn't have to just be like that. And so I remember, just I reached out to a friend of mine, and you just had Miss Icy on, your Wellness Wednesday the other day. If y'all didn't see it, you missed it, okay? Because that phenomenal testimony. Ladies, if y'all know, drop a comment if y'all were there. If any life changes, if y'all were there, drop a comment below and y'all tell them how Miss Icy's testimony is. But her testimony inspired me because she too is a healthcare professional, and you know, she's a registered dietitian. And so she did the doggone thing with her own health, but at the same time, you know, things happened in her life that, you know, had resulted in some weight issues. And so when she decided to detox, I'm watching her and Mr. George, you know, who is now my sponsor. But I remember her saying, I dropped 12 pounds in a week. And I'm like, who did what? Like, how you do that? And I'm like, okay. And I know for her, she's not going to put something in her mouth that she wouldn't, you know. So she's not going to tell you to go do it if she can't do it. And it has to be natural because I know how she wrote. So needless to say, I did that when I was dealing with the constipation. I had this, you know, belly issue. I'm like, okay, I don't want to be stuck having to take medication. And I'm not making any medical claims on here, so y'all don't go there. I just know that when you take, you know, something natural, you know, the body needs what it needs. And so when she took it and I saw it, I was like, well, let me try it. And I tried, Jesus, y'all, that brewed tea, guys, this one pack of tea changed everything for me. Like when I literally say changed everything, in less than a 12-hour period, I had not been able to use the bathroom 3 to 4 days prior to that. That's how constipated I'm using. I know people that go longer, so I'm grateful that I don't. But this pack of tea, within the first 12 hours, I had the most amazing experience of my life, okay? I released waste. And it wasn't like I was in there running, but I released it. Fast forward 4 days, I lost 6 pounds of waste, not weight, waste, okay? Some of you don't know, as a healthcare professional, one, going longer than 4 days could cause a medical emergency in some people, okay? Also, walking around backed up like that, you become toxic, you become, you know, just all over the place. Your mind is unclear. You're just all in just a awful space, and you're bloated. And 80% of our medical issues lie in our gut. It starts there. And so, you know, even if you go to a doc, sometimes you just have to reset. Okay. And that's what it was for me. It was a reset. It was a cleansing. It was a flush. It was something that I needed. And that, you know, we can walk around with like 15 to 20 pounds of waste. 15 to 20 pounds. That's so, you know, I did that, and then I started adding on some products. I added on NutriBurst, and then found out this was family friendly, so everybody in this house gonna get it. Okay, if we had a bird, they was gonna get it too. So they, you know, my kids take it, my husband, my mom, you know, a plethora of family members take it, friends. So I added this on. And I also added the resolution drops, okay? And I did add the NRG, and I know it's somewhere around here, but I added those products initially, and that's how I got rid of 42 pounds. I've been regular ever since. And guys, I started in 2016, okay? So I'm rocking and rolling like the flag is planted over here, all right? 42 pounds in less than a year. I got rid of that. Those 18 inches that was sitting out to here on my belly, that went out the door, okay? Released that, burned the bridge behind me. And then I also went from a size 16 to an 8. Guys, I haven't seen a size 8 since I was in middle school.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Middle school. And so I'm grateful. I'm still on my journey. A lot of people look at life as like, this is a one-time deal. You know, people make a goal and that's it. That's not how it goes. Life should be, I'm going to make this a lifestyle, because every point in our life, we're making changes. You know, every part of our life changes. When you get to a certain age bracket, it's going to change. You know, the body chronologically is going to age, but that doesn't mean you have to. So why not help it with flushing it out. You know, a lot of times what lies inside of us, you know, it's making us slow down. You know, it's putting added pressure on the inside of our bodies. Okay. Our bodies like to work like a well-oiled machine. All right. It needs certain nutrients. It needs certain things. It needs water. It needs to be fed. And so when we don't take care of the inside, it's going to slow us down, and it shows on the outside. And then this is when other issues start to pop up. Now, I'm not saying nothing's ever going to happen to us, but why accelerate the process? You know, every part of our lives, we can take some control of it. So whatever part of your life you can take control, as a healthcare professional, I say take control of it. You know, because there's people that come behind you, generations fall behind you that need you. They need you there for your wisdom. They need you there for their support. They need you, you know, to be guided. And so you want to be at the optimal level of your life that you could possibly be. And so why not, you know, with these products are natural. Again, if my friends shared it with me, I shared it with my friends. I shared it with my family, clients, you name it. I got excited because I'm like, hold on. Did something just clean me out like that? Like, wait. And to this day has not failed me yet. Okay. I know you know, Sabrina.
Favorite. That's my favorite, that brew.
Right. Oh, still to this day. Got a bottle in the fridge that's already ready to go because I just finished off one. I don't play. I love that brew tea. And my kids drink it. You know, it's so gentle. And I like the fact that the company, you know, now we have the instant. Okay. And so, you know, it just made it more convenient for myself and my healthcare professionals that are always on the go. A lot of busy moms, you know, a lot of busy moms that are home moms. It doesn't matter your lifestyle. We have something for everybody. But, you know, those were my products. The drops, you know, the reason I so fast is because it cut my appetite. Like I was like, and I'm a eater, right? I can eat. Ask anybody I can eat. But them things was like, we got you covered if you're trying to really do some things here. And so, you know, again, it was a great control, you know, definitely something I could take. I was a busy nurse, but see, guys, when I saw this, you know, the impact that it had on my health, the conversation even prior to me, once I even opened this up, what a lot of people don't know was that I had a $20 story. And I barely shared it with anybody, so I'll share it on here. My team knows. Mr. George was actually the first to know. And so my $20 story actually began that when he planted the seed of that plan B, it was from that $20 story. It started then. That was the turning point. When I don't know how many of you are on here. And if you're on here, drop that comment below when I asked it. How many of you walk through life? You go to your job, you wake up, you go to work, you come back home, you take care of your family, you go to sleep. You wake back up to that alarm clock, you do the same thing over and over and over again. What point, has there ever been a point in your life where you said, there's got to be more to life than this? Yeah. I mean, it's got to be. What else? Is this what I was designed to do? Is this, Lord, is this why you have me here, to do this same thing? There's something inside of you that, you know, we quieted the music. How they say, don't die with the music inside of you. And so all of us have that. But how many of you actually live that life where you say, it's gotta be more? Like I'm here, I'm paying my bills, I'm doing this, but yet I feel like there's something different. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to be here to do. And so that was me. When I was pregnant with my first, I would walk to work to the train station because I was living in New York at the time. And I'll never forget, you know, these conversations that I had in my head, these conversations when I got to the floor and I'm listening to my colleagues, you know, and I love it that they were excited about how many years they worked there, you know, 15, 20 years. And they was like, and I got 15 more to go. And that one time that person said, that stuck to me. Why did it stick to me? Because I'm thinking in my head, I'm only 31 at the time. Did you just say you have 15 more years to go? I'm only 31, so let me count this. You've already been here almost 20 years and you got 15 more to go. And this lady was, you know, she was in her 60s already. And I'm saying, so wait a minute, you're trying to tell me for 40 plus more years, this is the same pattern of life? This is how it should be? And I kept saying, God, it can't be like this. But, you know, again, I had it in my head. I guess I never took action on it. And that's okay. It's a lot of times that an opportunity presents itself or something comes up and God gives you that signal. He gives you that sign like, hello, I'm trying to tell you there's something more here. There's something more here. I need you to listen. And a lot of times we're in life. We're just at the same pace and we never stop to listen to what he says. Right. And so, you know, in that process of me not listening, right after I had my first son, I lost my first nursing job. Contract got cut, which can happen, was unexpected right before a holiday. My husband had already lost his job. His job let him go after 13 years. Wow. And so we had to go ask a friend and a family member, can we stay with them? Because of course, living in New York, it was pretty up there. And so, you know, we didn't have the means to go somewhere else. And so thankful to our friends that allowed us, you know, they took it in and we ate some humble pie. And so as we were looking for employment, a friend of ours, which is now my son's godson, I'm godfather. My husband, you know, my husband is very humble. He don't ask for nothing. He goes out there and find whatever he need to do to make it happen. But our friend, which if he's listening, I never forgot that $20 you gave us when we were in the process of trying to make a way out of no way. You know, when I had to take my infant son to a HR building to go apply for temporary food stamps in the middle of snow. And he could have said no, because maybe that was all he had. But he said, y'all got it. And never asked for it back. So to my friend, to my brother, my son's godfather, I thank you. I never will forget that. And God gave me, you know, he sent that by way of you, but he allowed us to eat even more humble pie. And I said, Lord, whatever we have to do, I don't want to go back to that place. Whatever you need me to do, I'm going to do it. And then, you know, time went on. We got ourselves together. And then Mr. George came, you know, he was still connected to us. Got back to Virginia. We moved to Virginia. Then I lost another nursing job. I said, you got to be kidding me. And so as our connection stayed, me and Mr. George, he said, hey, what's going to happen? Do you have a plan B? I know you're a nurse. Y'all can bounce back super quick. But the next time, will it be that quick? Right. So, you know, guys, when an opportunity comes your way, remember that silent prayer that I kept saying. And God was working. He was putting people in my place. I just didn't even know it. But at that point, I quieted the noise around me and stood still long enough and said, you know what? I remember asking for this. There's got to be more to life than this. And I said yes to total life changes. Because I believed in my friends enough that they said yes. They wouldn't lead me down the road of nowhere. And then I remember, you know, when they introduced me to Mr. and Mrs. Greg Scott and hearing their story. And I'm like, man, there's people that look like me that's making it happen. And then he introduced me to other people that was making it happen that looked like me. And then I saw this, you know, Mr. Fallon, you know, thankful to you for your vision. That you were just saying, an average family to be able not to have to live from check to check.
Yes, yes, yes.
To be able to go to a grocery store and get the things that you want for your family, not just to survive, but to thrive. Be able to pay your mortgage without trying to duck and hide or keep your car hidden from the tow truck because it's about to come out the parking lot. I mean, you know, our driveway, you know, just a way for people to earn an extra income to stay not just above water, and to do those needs, the basics, but to have extra. So you can put money away for your family. So you can have something in the back to where if something happens to you, the generations behind you are set straight. Yes. And then to find out that this doggone company allows you to will away. So I'm sitting here like my kids can literally say, okay, we got you. My job can't do that. That's right. Something happens to me in my job, guys. I don't know about your job. How many of your jobs can you will away to your kids? Something happens to you and they say, or you retire, they're going to tell your kids, did you file an application? Do you have a degree? Do you have qualifications for this job? Not over here. Right. So my kids have a different outlook on life that they can take a passion, they can take a skill, they can go and impact somebody's life by making their life better, and then they can make their own life better physically and financially. So I'm grateful that I had that $20 story. I'm grateful that I took a leap of faith, and I'm grateful that Mr. George, Mr. and Mrs. Grescott, Miss Icy, everyone, Miss Twilight, everybody that came before, Mr. Fallon, Mr. Lecard, everybody had that vision, and they said yes to this opportunity that has not just changed me and Sabrina's life. Imagine how many people around the world have been impacted. Yes. Guys, y'all only knew. But it's been four amazing years. And as a result, I've not to, go and have to worry about if my nursing job now will say goodbye. I don't have to worry about hours being cut because this opportunity actually pays the bills.
Right.
And now I can save.
That's beautiful.
So I work 8 to 5, that's saving money. That's how many of you want to get to that place?
Wow.
How many?
So beautiful.
Man, Sabrina, I can go on, but that's my story. So once I got in, and my team, I love them. They've impacted so many people. Just being able to show somebody else, hearing my friends and my business partners have their own testimony, being able to up and relocate to a different zip code.
Yes.
Who do that? And not worry about it, not counting coins.
Yes.
They can say, you know what? I'm not even going to drive. I'm going to take a plane. I'll see my car on the trip down. I'm going to go and get me a whole new place. That's powerful.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
To watch a grandma on our team, you know, be able to pay her mortgage since April every month, like clockwork. A friend of mine, Mr. Don Phoebus, pay his car note for the past 28 months. 28 months. Watching Mr. and Mrs. Scott do what they had to do to build a legacy for their 6 daughters.
Yes, yes.
You know, Mr. and Ms. George, they're about to send Zuri off to school debt free.
Yes. So beautiful. Yes.
Another fellow nurse, Niece Lee, paid her daughter's college off debt free. Guys, Penn State, that ain't no joke.
Yes.
Her mom, she came out of foreclosure, guys. When I tell you, that's just I don't even know if that's a tip of the iceberg, Sabrina. That's just,
woo, so many.
Right.
It's so many.
Right. I'm like, where's my like 30 journals I got on just testimonies?
Right. So many, even Bonita.
Right. Remember her story when I first came in.
Yes, yes, yes.
Guys, if you're a teen mom,
Yes.
Coach Stormy Wellington.
Yes, yes.
We don't, and guys, a lot of us are not even directly connected, but we are connected because we came from one family. And so Miss Twyla Porter set up a foundation. Her son can now live his passion.
Yes, yes, yes.
His passion, not hers, his passion. So we have an opportunity to fund our children's passion. So that means we don't have to dictate what they want to do. Like with a job, your job dictates where your kids go to school, where you live, what car you buy, what you do with that money. But when you're here, you can make a possibility out of an impossibility.
Yes.
You can fund a dream, anything. Your kids can say, Mommy, I want to go put a lemonade stand. I want to go get an ice cream. I don't care what do you want? Okay, what you want? Mama gonna make it happen because there's an opportunity that's beyond. It's no limits. I like that. There's no limit. He said, do what you want. Impact. I don't care how many people you impact. You're gonna impact so many people's lives. And if you haven't heard the saying, if you bless enough people with that to get what they want, God in turn will bless your life 10 times beyond your imagination.
So true. So true.
But I'm just grateful. And I thank you again for having me on here.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was just so beautiful. That $20 story. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was just amazing. I know we've all had some lean days, but I am just like you. I am so grateful to Total Life Changes. I will be celebrating 6 years next month in September. It will be 6 years for me. And I'm so eternally grateful for, as you said, there's no ceiling. It's not like, because I can only make so much. I can make as much as I want to in a day, especially with daily pay. We can get paid daily. If I want to make $100 every day, I can make $100 every day. However, plus you get your check on Thursday. Oh, I just love it. Love it. And you're talking about going to the store and be able to buy whatever you need. But it's so wonderful that you can go and buy whatever you want. You just throw the stuff in the shopping cart. You don't have to worry about going up there saying decline. Right. I remember when I was a single mom, there were so many times I would let my kids throw what they wanted in the basket because in my heart I wanted to buy it so badly. But when I got to the cash register, sometimes I didn't have enough. and they say decline. And so I'm embarrassed. I'm like, okay, got to take this out. Got to take that out. Oh, I'm so glad till life changes. I can go and buy whatever I want to buy, whatever they want to have. It's just such a blessing, such a blessing. And Greg and Lanika Scott, those are my sponsors. Those are my sponsors. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, those are my sponsors. So I'm so grateful to their yes, their example of being debt free, and how they have been able to just leave an outstanding legacy to their children, buying all of them. They all already have their own homes paid off. Some of them are not even adults. Some are still in school, and they all have a house. Plus, they were able to purchase their home for $600,000 plus cash. So I am just so grateful and honored to even be connected to them, just because they are such good leaders, great leaders, and they give us so much good advice and tips along the way. But I'm just so honored to have you on tonight, Meridith. Your story has just blessed me on tonight. So I know somebody saw this and they were inspired. They were encouraged. If they didn't think it was possible to lose weight, I hope they caught that you lost, what, 42 pounds?
42 pounds and kept it off.
Oh my goodness. After C-sections, because I had 2 C-sections with my last 2 children, and that's not easy to get that stomach off after those C-sections. It is so challenging. It is so challenging. So that was such an accomplishment in itself. Just to even share that, that was just encouraging just to know. Some people think it's not possible, but you know that it is possible. So thank you so much, Meridith. Thank you all for tuning in to this week's Wellness Wednesday with Meridith Brown. Watch the replay. If you're just jumping on, go back and watch the replay. Go back to the beginning because you don't want to miss this beautiful testimony. And next week, I have my first male guest. I'm super excited. He's going to share his testimony, how he's lost a ton of weight, also dealt with MS. So it is going to be a powerful, powerful Wellness Wednesday on next week. So thank you all. Get back to the person that invited you to this broadcast, this live. Share this with someone that you know that needs this encouraging word. Because Meridith, she just came with it and she spoke from her heart. So go ahead and share this. Don't be selfish. Somebody needs to hear this story. Whether they might not need to lose 42 pounds. They might need a plan B. They might have a degree, but they still need a plan B. So please go ahead and share this. And I'll see you all next week, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard for another Wellness Wednesday. God bless and good night.